Well, again, it is March 15th, 2026. It is 8:35 p.m. There's a lot of um, lying conversation in these tarot readings, and um, there's a lot of interference between Yahweh and myself, and it's like I have to constantly rebuke and return to sender because people are really trying to devastate a lot of things. I don't know Christian Harrington. I don't know Jack Harrington. I don't know Christoph Harrington. I don't know any of them personally. I do know that they are persecuted just like my family. Like I said, I saw my sister's souls, Julie, 2 months ago, going on 3 months ago now, and Jess 6 months ago now. Um, Jess was part of the cult. So obviously, Daryl and Kalon decided to do a humiliation ritual and whatever. Julie, Jess ended up in intensive care. I saw a couple of her minions around. I still hope that they're still around. I care about her. Julie's, I haven't seen very much of. I saw them a few times, but not recently. She has my heirloom, which would be my Utah's ring, I'm assuming. Hollywood is destroying my family. The Harrington royal family. I don't know why that makes you feel good about doing that. Like I said, I love my family regardless of what they have done because they have been tools, they have been pawns, including the white side of my family, which would be under Richard Irwin Harrington and the three gentlemen that I just spoke of. The one that was targeted was Kit, the most, obviously. You know, his name is out there in public, so he's easy to persecute. So he had to conform. I understand that. His twin brother, I'm assuming, which would be Jack, is also being persecuted. I don't know all of the details. In the tarot readings, it claimed that he had gotten rid of my niece, Kearney. And I guess Kearney is playing both sides. Germany with Andrew Newton, and then also with Jack Harrington. I don't know what her end game is. All I could say is she's stupid because she's a Jew. You know, if she was really Alexandra and Amir's daughter, then she would also have Jewish heritage. And she's persecuted too. She's stupid. She doesn't understand. Alexandra doesn't understand. She's stupid too. I understand. I've been black all my life. I understand persecution very well. I was never light enough. I was never dark enough. So I got persecuted by everybody, okay? Let's just make that very clear. Asians didn't want to talk to me. And when I say Asian, I mean Filipino, I mean Japanese, I mean Korean, Vietnamese. I had a huge crush on Nam. He didn't want to give me the time of day. Chinese, I had a huge crush on Vincent Yu. He didn't want to give me the time of day. He's an Aquarius, February 14th. They didn't want to touch me. African Americans, I wasn't black enough. Caucasians, regardless of if you're from Ireland, Scotland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Romania, it didn't matter where you came from or if you were straight up an American, didn't want to touch me. I never dated a white man because they didn't want anything to do with me. So I ended up dating people that looked like me, which was predominantly Hispanic, Nicaraguan, Salvadorian, um, Brazilian. Uh, but the thing is, African American men like light skinned women, hence why African American women did not like me. Just everybody hates, everybody does so much hate. My point is I love all races. I live in the gray area. I am the gray area. So I got to see all the persecution from each side. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do it. Can we stop? We're persecuting on bloodlines. I understand in the spiritual realm about the different levels and different, interdimensional beings and their different customs and their different ways of thinking and feeling and seeing the world. I get it. But you don't need to hate each other for it. I understand about good and evil. I still feel like that's absolutely subjective. There are things that are ugly, there are things that are not ugly, depending on the observer. I understand in war you have to do things that you don't want to do to survive. And we do them, and they change us. But we choose to change. Do you see what I'm saying? You are of self. The experiences, they give us knowledge, and sometimes they do wound us, and sometimes the wound is irrevocable. But it doesn't mean that we have to do that to each other all the damn time. There's a court case going on in Los Angeles pertaining to the human trafficking that I've endured. I don't know what the name of the case is, but don't persecute the Harrington Royal family in Los Angeles in the celebrity scenes. Leave them alone. You're doing enough. I want to mend my family. When you ask about forgiveness, it's a very hard thing to do. But there's something bigger that I don't want to lose. That's my family. So I can forgive. I can forgive. I'm not going to forget, but I can forgive. But I don't want to see people die for some stupid causes.